Hello everyone and welcome to Guiding Star Tarot. So happy to have you here. I hope you're all doing well. Today's PickACard reading is about the next big blessing into your life. There are 3 piles for you to choose from. This is pile number 1 with the clear quartz crystal. Pile number 2 with the red jasper crystal. Alright. And pile number 3 with the blue sodalite crystal. Just choose the pile that you feel the most drawn to, either by the picture of the cards or by the crystal, whatever you feel most drawn to. And after you're done choosing, you can skip ahead to your reading using the timestamps in the description box below. But before we get started, please take a quick moment to hit like and also to subscribe to the channel to not miss any of my future readings. And for those of you interested in the decks that I'll be using for today, you can find them linked in the description box so you can check them out. And with that being said, I'll see you on your reading. Hello my lovely pile number 1 and welcome to your reading to everyone who chose the clear quartz crystal, as well as who were drawn to the first door, to the first card. Okay, and each door has a message on the back, a poem or some message, and we're going to take a look at it a bit later on as we're going to start with the oracles and then we're going to dive into the reading. So let's take a look for pile number 1 about the next big blessing that is coming in your life. So you have the Trust Your Path card, and it says, if you knew you would be supported, what would you do? All right. So pile number 1 about the next big blessing into your life. Okay, you have the Great Gathering. It's all coming together. Intuitive hit, soul thrive. Okay, and you also have the Star Mother. How can you mother yourself? Right. And now let's see the other oracles before we dive in for pile number 1, the next big blessing that's coming into your life, pile number 1. Okay, so you have the card Abundance with the grape. Beautiful. All right, and the other one is Trust, and you've got here Trust Your Path as well. It's so amazing how you have both these cards that says to trust. Okay, with the bezel, trust your path and trust. Absolutely beautiful. So it's a really strong message here for you, pile number 1, to have faith into your path, in also in divine's plan, okay, for your life and for the current path that you are facing or that you are onto right now. But yeah, let's take a look at the message behind the door that you were drawn to, and it says secret sketches. Wander and seek the familiar and friendly kind. Draw memories in sketches for others to find. Okay, so this poem is speaking of, seeking the roots, seeking the familiar, the friendly kind. And it's all about, what feels that your soul is rooted into, where your soul has its roots. And it does feel here also with the, I'm just going to put it like this, just to have the, the poem faced upwards as well. So with the trust and everything, it does feel like the next big blessing that's coming in will bring abundance, but I'm sensing that your path right now might need you to trust. Okay, you might feel like you're either feeling lost, pile number 1, you might be feeling lost, or you might be feeling like you don't know exactly what you want to do with your life, or where is this current path taking you. Maybe you feel confused. Maybe you don't know for sure if it's going to lead you to where you want it to be. But it says here, if you knew you would be supported, what would you do? So this next big blessing that's coming in pile number 1, it feels like a door that is opening up for you, and I didn't even think that. Yeah, I did put doors into these, piles. So you have a door, pile number 1, which is opening up, right? And behind this door, it seems like it's an opportunity for you to be putting yourself out there, to kind of take a leap of faith, right? But at the same time, it does feel like any change or any leap of faith, it feels daunting. It feels like it needs courage. And perhaps you don't know how everything is going to unfold. But I feel your message for today, pile number 1, is that you're being divinely supported and guided, okay? You're not alone. And it does feel here that you're supposed to kind of make this decision whether to accept this opportunity or to kind of take this leap of faith or not, based on trusting, okay? On trusting yourself, in having confidence, in also trusting the universe very strongly, in trusting the universe and trusting that everything is going to work out perfectly. So if you knew you would be supported, if you knew like that whatever happens, universe is going to have you back, okay, what would you do? Would you be scared? Would you stay scared in your comfortable bubble or in whatever situation that doesn't feel even fulfilling, but it's just something that you're used to or you know? And would you listen to your own fears and overthinking, or would you take that leap of faith? Would you go out there, put yourself out there, explore things, grow? I think, you know, this is really an advice or a message for you, pile number 1 today, that with this next big blessing that's coming in is an opportunity that will put you in the face of choosing to trust, you know, in really having to put your trust into the universe and knowing that you are supported. So with that in mind, what would you do? You would take this opportunity. And it does feel like this blessing, this opportunity is also bringing here, you know, kind of like a soul tribe, you know, which is like people that you are connecting with, people that you're connecting at a very deep level, people that you are feeling like being surrounded by, people that you are genuinely connecting in a deep level, and people that remind you or are familiar and the friendly kind, right? Drawing memories. Okay, drawing memories with these people. This can be community, you know, can be friendships, colleagues, you know, maybe a new job, maybe roommates, right? If it's an opportunity to move somewhere else. So depending on how this might resonate, but it does feel like with this new door that is opening up, it will feel like everything is coming together. It's all coming together. It feels like you are supported, and it's also, you know, it will be proven through the kind of people that you get to meet and feeling surrounded and being part of a community that feels like your soul tribe, people that connect with you in similar ways, but also that feel, familiar, but even friendly as well, and very kind and genuine, and feeling surrounded by, you know, beautiful souls, and making beautiful memories with these people. And this abundance, it does feel like it's more in the experiences that you're about to have with these people, in the connections that you're going to have with these people, and just the beautiful memories that you're going to create with these people. And the Star Mother says, how can you mother yourself, right? So it's also speaking about self-love and self-care. So it does feel like being around these people, it's like you're gonna learn how to love yourself as well. Like you're, you know, when you're part of a situation or a connection that feels toxic, that feels draining, oftentimes it really affects our self-esteem. It really affects our emotional and mental health. But being surrounded by these beautiful souls, it will also teach you how to practice self-love and put yourself and your energy as, you know, priority, and to nurture, to nourish you as a person, doing things that really bring soul, you know, joy to your soul, because that's what their mother, that's what the energy of the mother does, right? Let's take a look now at your tarot cards, pile number 1, and see more about this blessing. So you have the Knight of Cups, you have the Strength card. Ooh, okay. Pile number 1, the next big blessing that is coming your way. Okay, you have the 9 of Wands. You also have the Knight of Swords. Okay, and the Queen of Pentacles. So pile number 1, it does feel here with the strength card, especially if you look at the picture here, it's like you're going to feel like you're facing a big monster, when in reality it's just a big change or a transformation, a transition, and you need to be strong and you need to trust, okay? And instead of running from it, right, and listening to your own fears, but it's better to trust and to take this opportunity, because it will lead you towards these beautiful connections and this beautiful abundance and memories, okay, that will enrich your life. When I look at the 9 of Wands and at the 9 of Swords, so there are 2 cards of 9, which feel like a really kind of like a chapter in your life reaching to its limit or being close to its limit to close, and then naturally you're going to transition into something else. So there is a change approaching you, okay? That might feel daunting again, but it is meant for your highest good. It feels here like you're being drained, you're being exhausted, you're reaching to your limit emotionally, perhaps even physically. Maybe your mental health is not doing the best. 9 of Swords is card of anxiety, worries, overthinking a lot. So it does feel like this chapter that resembles with these energies is coming to an end. You might be part of a situation or a connection that makes you feel that way, but as I said, this changes for the better for you, pile number 1. And with the Knight of Cups, it's really about following your heart, following your heart, following your intuition, and also pouring love, out there, and also receiving love. Maybe the Knight of Cups and the Queen of Pentacles energy can be the energy of the people that are the connection that you are about to have. And also, with this card, doesn't have to be only based on friendship and, community. It can be even a romantic partnership. And I feel like whatever this person is or these people are, their energy is that of being very loving, very affectionate, very kind and empathic, and also very giving. I sense a lot of support. And you've got here, if you knew you would be supported, what would you do? Here, the Queen of Pentacles also can portray the universe's support throughout your journey. Okay, and the Queen of Pentacles is very kind, very giving, very generous, and has something sits on a solid foundation and has stability can offer to others its stability and a sense of safety. So that's how the universe is gonna make you feel, as you're moving forward through this new chapter with this blessing. But you're also going to meet with people that resemble this energy of the Queen of Pentacles, that are very giving, very generous, supporting you. Okay, so my dear pile number 1, it can be also an energy of you choosing or focusing. You should focus on pouring that love towards yourself, trusting the universe, and therefore doing what's best for you. And in choosing the kind of people that you surround yourself with, or the kind of people that you're attracting. So my lovely pile number 1, this is everything that I have for you today. I really hope you enjoyed the reading. If you did, don't forget to hit like and also subscribe to the channel to not miss any of my future readings. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in my next one. Until then, take care. Bye bye. Hello, my lovely pile number 2, and welcome to your reading to everyone who chose the red jasper crystal, as well as who were drawn to the second door. So each door has a message or a poem on its back, but we're going to take a look at it a bit later, as we're going to start off with your oracles today for pile number 2 about the next big blessing that's coming your way. So you have the crumbling. What are you clinging onto? This really reminds me of the Tower in the tarot deck. For pile number 2, the next big blessing that is coming your way. Okay, so you also have Pleiades, which says double mission, channeling and uplifting humanity. All right, let's see what the other oracles are for you, pile number 2, about the next big blessing that's coming in your life. You have the card success with the peppermint. This is beautiful, with a key towards success. Okay. All right, let's see one more. Okay, we've got 2 more with vitality and purification. Okay, the fig and the snapdragon. There we go. So pile number 2, what I'm sensing here for you, it definitely feels like a renewal, like a transformation towards a new life or a new version of you, and towards a new path. You're unlocking success in your life through this new path. Okay, so this next big blessing is something that will offer you the key to unlocking success in your life. Let's take a look at the poem on the first card that you were drawn to, and it says, "Three-eyed raven, as sunrise hits upon the dew, a messenger raven calls out with news. Prepare for the unexpected." And you know what's really interesting is that the crumbling is really a card in this oracle that reminds me of the Tower in the tarot deck. They carry similar message and meaning, which is that this is going to be a blessing in disguise, my dear pile number 2. It might feel like it's not a blessing in the first place because it will be overwhelming. Like this transition, I must say, it will feel a bit all over the place. As in like chaos before everything starts to settle. And it's meant to cleanse something out that no longer serves you, that you are clinging onto, pile number 2. It says, what are you clinging onto? And through these shifts, okay, that are about to unfold, you will understand and you will find clarity in regards to what are you holding onto or clinging onto that no longer serves you, that doesn't bring you value, and it feels like it's no longer meant to be part of your journey, okay? And you have here, as sunrise hits upon the dew, sunrise, a new day, a new chance, an opportunity that brings hope, that brings a new chance, to do things. You've also got purification. So something is about to get purified, to get cleansed, okay, from your life, and you're gonna rise above it. Look at this picture, like rising above. You know, with purification, the sediments remain at the bottom, and then you're going to start floating above this sediments, which are things that are you're clinging onto, and it will provide for you freedom energetically. You will feel more uplifted, you will feel less drained, you will feel like your soul and your heart is just like filled with more vitality, will feel more energized. Even physically you might start feeling that way. And like the sunrise, the transformation here, everything indicates towards a big change, a big, like a start of a journey that implies like a new version of yourself, like a new path that as I said, it takes you towards success. And even this path in itself, it feels like it's something that gives you the opportunity to do something that it's part of your inner calling, that's filled with purpose. It's filled with meaning for you. It says here, double mission, channeling and uplifting humanity. So it feels like you're almost going to channel what you're basically learning yourself, and what the growth that is happening for you on a spiritual, emotional, and mental level. And I also sense that perhaps with this big shift, big transformations and situations and events that are about to unfold, it will be so meaningful into your life and so unique and so powerful that it will maybe push you towards using it as a tool on uplifting humanity as well. Perhaps you're going to start a business on using your wisdom and what you have, like the gifts that you have and everything you have to share, because it feels like you have a lot to share, and it will also unlock the key to success for you, as in like maybe establishing a successful business on helping others as well. It's like a double mission, right? And you have here, a messenger raven calls out with news. Prepare for the unexpected. So you have the unexpected, and the Tower usually comes in an unexpected way. The crumbling feels like something is crumbling, but it's actually something that wasn't built on a solid foundation to begin with. Therefore, it's crumbling to make space energetically for you to be able to build something on a solid foundation, something that's meaningful, something that brings you a sense of stability, and that is meant for your success, and it's truly unlocking, it's giving you the key towards success. And you know, it feels like a beautiful, bright, filled with color life awaits for you, you know, as this tower crumbles. And yes, it will feel unexpected, but it's meant to be part of your journey. It is something that it's, you know, it's happening for your highest good. And it might start with a message. It might start with some news that are coming your way, unexpected news. Okay? It might be for some of you news that you're waiting for, but you don't expect the answer to be that. But it does feel mostly like it's some news that you're not expecting, pile number 2. But it definitely will bring you into a whole new era where you're gonna feel like it's a new version of you starting, you know, getting born. And all together with this new version of you, there's also like something else that starts, which sets you up for success. Could be a business, could be just feeling successful in life from, you know, following your inner calling as well, from getting so much insight and wisdom, and also for feeling so alive, you know, being filled with energy and feeling like, you know, you've got more vitality. Let's take a look at your tarot cards now, pile number 2, and see more about the unexpected blessing that we're seeing here for you. The next big blessing that is coming your way, it's coming into your life. You have the Page of Cups, and the page is the energy of a messenger. There's news coming in that are positive news for sure. Pile number 2, the next big blessing that's coming your way. You have 8 of Wands, which is card of communication. It's card of opportunities. Okay, you have 10 of Wands as well. Pile number 2, the big blessing that's coming your way, that's coming into your life. Ooh, Knight of Pentacles, beautiful. And the Six of Swords. And the Six of Swords is really a card of leaving something behind and sailing towards more calmer, smoother waters. So it does feel like you're holding on to something that really brings you down and your energy down with the 10 of Wands. It's something that has been putting like a weight on your shoulders, or it's been feeling like you're carrying a big weight. And I sense that you're the kind of person that is really hardworking. You're really invested once you're, you know, committing to something. You're someone who doesn't give up easily. And it does feel like you've been trying to really hold all this weight and challenges and face these obstacles. But the 10 of Wands also describes that it's the end of a tough journey or tough chapter for you. And the crumbling, as I said, it is basically allowing you to cleanse and to let go of something that is no longer meant to be part of your journey, and you're sailing towards something new, something that will feel more calm, more effortless, more smooth sailing. And you know, these people in the boat are singing along, they're enjoying, they're having fun along the journey. So it feels like it will be a journey that you're definitely going to connect with and enjoy more. And the Page of Cups is positive news coming in, but also it is the energy of doing something more fun, or doing something that fills your heart with joy, that makes you smile more, that makes you feel like you're you know, genuinely doing something enjoyable. And the Page of Cups also makes others laugh or smile or bring, you know, positivity and a smile on other people's faces. So uplifting, right? So it does feel like this will be both fulfilling on an emotional level, but also on a materialistic level. Like the Knight of Pentacles, it shows that this new path will be the key towards unlocking success, especially financially as well. So it's going to bring really good money for the long term, like it's gonna bring stability long term. And 8 of Wands, as I said, it is communication. So it could be that you're getting communicated something, like some news that are coming in either from a company, either from, you know, a specific person, or you know, it is an opportunity that arises. Like Eight of Wands can be also its online energy, so it could be something that you're deciding to share online, as I said earlier. Like might be something that you're channeling and sharing online, using your wisdom and what you learned throughout this journey. And the Eight of Wands is back and forth interaction, exchange in energies, you know, and really things starting to pick up in your life and gaining momentum. So really feeling like things are no longer stagnant, but rather moving forward and noticing a lot of progress that's more effortless. But it's also something, as I said, implies communication, back and forth interaction that is based on passion, that is something you're looking forward to, and you feel that, you know, passion igniting within you. So it does feel more like maybe an online job, you know, opportunity, or like online side hustle, business, whatever, that is also going to bring you money, but it's going to help you connect with a lot of people. It will be based on communication, or it can be the opportunities that might arrive towards you. Okay, so either way, pile number 2 is definitely a big blessing that is bringing you success, and it's also allowing you to feel more like alive. But you know, more than that, it's just gonna feel like you're feeling more free. Okay, you're feeling more free and you're no longer feeling weighted down. Okay, so that could also translate in independence for some of you. But yeah, pile number 2, this is everything that I have for you today. I really hope you enjoyed the reading. If you did, don't forget to hit like and also subscribe to the channel to not miss any of my future readings. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in my next one. Until then, take care. Bye bye. Hello, my lovely pile number 3, and welcome to your reading to everyone who chose the blue sodalite crystal, as well as who are drawn to the 3rd door. And each door has a message or a poem on its back, but we're gonna take a look at it a bit later. And we're going to start with the oracles. For pile number 3, about the next big blessing that is coming in your life. Okay, so you have the card Protection. Call back your power. Cut the cords. Soul retrieval. Okay. For pile number 3, about the next big blessing that is coming into your life. For pile number 3. Alright, this card wants to come out. You've got the Crumbling. What are you clinging onto? Interestingly, pile number 2 also had this card. Okay. But it does feel like it's really resonating with the first card, as it says cut the cords and what are you clinging onto. Really interesting. Let's see what the other oracles are for pile number 3 about the next big blessing that is coming into your life. You have Duality with the banana. Okay. Pile number 3. Let's see for pile number 3. Abundance. Wow. That's really beautiful that you have abundance as well. Let's take a look now at the message or the poem behind the door that you were drawn to. And you have the art of life. There is no sacred light in the aura of an invisible life. Be bold in your skin. Let your love dance in sight. Wow. So pile number 3, you know, this poem really speaks about putting yourself out there. It speaks about letting your inner light shine through, into letting yourself glow. And I know it's going to be maybe very specific, but for a lot of you, I feel like pile number 3, it might resonate. And perhaps you're even you've been thinking of, or you've been desiring a career path that is in the you know, spotlight in some way or another. There can be many examples of this. Even, you know, it can be about your own business that is gaining recognition, that it gains popularity. It doesn't have to be, you know, only artistic, but it says the art of life. Okay, so it can be even not necessarily career-wise. It can be only about the art of living life, not hiding behind a wall, like not living an invisible life, but letting your aura, your light shine through. And I feel like that's going to resonate with the majority of you, pile number 3. Okay, so it doesn't have to be only about career. It doesn't have to be only about artistic spot, you know, being in the spotlight or, you know, recognition. It can be about how you're basically living your life, the art of living life. And I feel this next big blessing, it will give you the chance or the opportunity to finally be bold into having the courage to let your own light shine through. And it says here, let your love dance inside. So a life that you love for yourself, or things that you love doing, to basically practice them, to put them into practice, to follow your heart desire. And also, I'm getting another message, when it says be bold in your own skin. Yes, it's about having the courage and trusting in yourself, and having the confidence to show up, to put yourself out there, to not hide. But it speaks about, the way you carry yourself in the world. Again, the art of life. Like, I'm sensing you're about to learn, certain techniques, should I say techniques, that basically form a way that is like a way of, like an artistic way of living life, where you're, just practicing certain habits, you're putting certain mindset, into practice, into action, such as like carrying yourself with so much grace, with elegance, loving being your own skin, being confident, loving yourself, and letting others know that, like, I'm really sensing here also with the protection, like, you're going to learn the art of protecting yourself and protecting your own energy. Pile number 3, from people that are draining, from connections that are, bringing you down, from situations, jobs that are just literally draining and not respecting you, or not respecting also your boundaries, like people that don't respect your boundaries. It does feel like you're about to step into empower. You're stepping into empower. You're becoming a new version of yourself that knows your worth and knows how to not be a people pleaser anymore, and know how to protect your own peace, to prioritize your own time, your energy, your well-being. Okay. And if that means cutting the cord with certain people or situations, that's the, kind of learning the art of how doing that. Okay. And no longer just going along with that or clinging on to it. So the crumbling here in your reading, pile number 3, it feels more like you're going to let certain things that are no longer meant for you crumble down. Things that you used to be clinging on to just for the sake of it. Duality. Perhaps you were wearing a mask, and it's not because you were trying to lie, but it was because you were trying to be a people pleaser. You were trying to say yes when you actually didn't want something. You were trying to be, the kind of person that never says no, that you're always available. And even though it meant behind that mask that you were draining yourself, that you weren't doing something that was sitting right with you, so that feels like this duality, it's going to kind of diminish and it's going to crumble down, and you're going to stand with who you truly are. You're going to stand up for yourself, as you're going to call back your power. You're going to protect yourself, protect your energies. You're going to learn how to say no, okay? You're going to, you have soul retrieval. And it also comes to me, this message of like, getting back your soul, winning back your soul, getting back the power. And it will help you attract more abundance into your life and feel more abundant as a person, right? And that's because you won't dissipate your energy onto so many directions that are actually just draining, and they're not bringing any value into your life. So yeah, okay, let's take a look at your tarot cards now. Pile number 3, you have the Page of Pentacles. Pile number 3, the next big blessing into your life, the Sun. Beautiful. I love that you have the Sun. Pile number 3, Knight of Pentacles. So you have the Page of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles. This is amazing. Now I understand why you have abundance. You have 5 of Pentacles. I mean, I did feel the abundance more as in like the abundance of your own energy and how you feel and how you're, shining from within out. But in the literal meaning of abundance, I kind of feel like it's also more money that you're about to attract. Oh, okay, 7 of Swords and 5 of Pentacles. So 5 of Pentacles is about feeling like you're, how do I put this? like you're not being respected, you're not being cherished, you're being pushed away, or you're being thrown in different directions, you're being used, you're being, you know, kind of like you're being mistreated, okay? You're being mistreated, and that makes you feel alienated, it makes you feel lonely, it makes you feel like something essential and filled with value, it's lacking, you know? It's lacking consistency, it's lacking value in this particular situation or connection, or areas of your life, can be multiple ones. And it does feel like you're more and more feeling like it's not somewhere where you belong, either emotionally, physically, right? And the Seven of Swords, it does feel like it's a person or institution or people that are not having their best interest at heart for you, people that are lying, people that are hiding behind you, you know, your back, certain things that are hurting you, people that, or situations that are mistreating you again, and leading to more and more disappointment and building up this feeling of loneliness. So the Five of Pentacles also can be a lack of money, right? A lack of money, a lack of consistency, maybe in payments, maybe in, you know, having your work being rewarded properly. So it could be a company that promised something, or that kept saying that, yeah, I'm gonna, you know, increase your payment, or yes, you're gonna get this promotion, just keep working, and it never arrived. So it does feel here with the duality, it could be the energy of a person or a company that says one thing, but behind your back, does something else that makes you feel this way with the Five of Pentacles. So it really feels like here, you know, by, you know, no longer clinging onto something and calling back your power, cutting the cords could be leaving a job and starting your own business for a lot of you in pile number 3. So that means stepping into empower, getting into your empowered self, where you're getting back control over your life, you're getting the matters in your own hands, and you're doing things yourself. And the Page of Pentacles is oftentimes an idea of a business that is actually going to lead to fruition and is going to bring so much money. And it does show here that it's a continuance with the Page of Pentacles and the Knight of Pentacles. Like there's money coming in long term and stability financially from this business idea, or it could be they're getting a new job offer where it's going to make you feel happy and respected. But either way, like even if it's not career-wise, and it is about the stability emotionally within yourself, and the fact that you're not gonna put your stability emotionally on others, and you're not gonna seek for validation or constantly try to please others. Like that's also something that portrays here as you're learning to be more stable, like emotionally. So whatever, if it's new business, stability emotionally, job coming in, opportunity, it does show here that you're gonna feel so much happier. Like it's gonna bring so much more joy, happiness, fulfillment. And again, the Sun is abundance here coming in. So it really feels like, you know, you're gonna learn the art of life, and you're gonna live a life that's just more filled with meaning and purpose, but also more enriched with you know, self-love. But yeah, just knowing how to respect yourself, and it will provide a sense of abundance, either literally or emotionally. So yeah, it does feel here, you know, also you could be like bold in your own skin and just put an idea that you have for a business that you also do with so much love, like dance in sight, and it will gain recognition. Okay, so my lovely pile number 3, this is everything that I have for you today. I really hope you enjoyed your reading. If you did, don't forget to hit like and also subscribe to the channel to not miss any of my future readings. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in my next one. Until then, take care. Bye bye.